Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights 2. Last episode, we made our way into Crossroad Keep. Managed to break the outer defenses and get inside. We found Aldenon and saved him and found out that yes, they are actually starting the ritual in order to do something bad. Something involving the King of Shadows. His priests here believe that Aldenon is just, dooming himself. But let's go down and try and stop this either way. Whatever it is, it can't be good. Oh, there's things here we can loot. We need to stop Garius before we're all dead, clearly. Brotherhood Journal. And a bunch of shelves here with scrolls. Potions and scrolls. And more scrolls. What's this journal say? I am at a loss as to why Garius insists on keeping these shadow priests around. I get the feeling that they are mocking us somehow, and yet they are unfailingly polite in their dealings with us. They've been tremendously helpful with preparing the ritual, and that worries me a great deal. More scrolls we're going to give to the wizard. Some of these scrolls we can't hand over. That one we can, though. And 3 more potions, which we have. Fox's Cunning, Visibility, and Lesser Restoration. Boom. 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 Alright, let's keep moving. There's a crate here. This doesn't look good. Bring that thing down! Why did you break the crates? No, they didn't break yet. Finish that golem. Good. Okay, that worked. Probably the final door. So, let's bless ourselves. Yep, there they are.
You 4, ignore them. Keep concentrating. The rest of you, kill them.
Oh, sure, you can certainly try. I'll focus on the mages. Now the last one, on this side anyway. Where am I? Oh, there I am. I don't know why I can't attack anything. It must be because of that spell over there. There he is! Must have been like a sanctuary spell or something. Alright.
Idiots! You're not focusing!
Uh-oh. I think we may have disrupted it.
What have you done to me?
Whatever happened, I think we succeeded. What in the hells was going on here? What you see here is the price one pays when attempting to use power without the means to control it. What are we standing around for? We beat Garius and his wizards. Come on, let's search the bodies. For once I'm with Nishka. We have prevented a great evil here, but something still feels wrong. Perhaps it is simply the after effect of the ritual and its power. We need to report back to Neverwinter immediately and tell Lord Nasher what happened here. We should search for anything important the Brotherhood might have left behind first. Make it fast. Return to me when you're ready to go. Of course. Let's loot the bodies! I don't care about that scroll. Ooh, +2 tower shield. Nice. Fist of the Legion. Interesting. Some extra boots, which you don't get boots very often. Loot the 4 lieutenants. More boots. And Black Garius. A ring and combat bonus on the silver shard here. +1 attack bonus and 1 magical bonus. We're keeping that. Alright, get a quick rest. No, resting is allowed in this area. Alright, let's check over the loot we have, including throwing all these scrolls back at the wizard and the like. Including this Wand of Missiles. Don't I have another Wand of Missiles that I wanted to hand over? No, I don't. And a Wand of Fear, which also goes to the wizard. Tower shield +2. What is your tower shield? Yours is a Shield of Dawn. Only +1, but it does give a... Lesser Restoration. Merge that together, thank you. Fist of the Legion. +1 enhancement bonus causes stun. And okay, identify you go. Gargoyle Boots. +2 armor bonus, +3 fort bonus, and lets me use Stone Skin. Which is actually pretty good. Will I get this bonus? Yes! Yes, I do! I do like that. So these boots should go to you?
Follow me, everyone.
Yeah, I think it's worth it, instead of the boots of tumbling.
I concur.
You're not wearing boots. You've got plate boots, which do absolutely nothing. We'll give more boots to someone. What else have we got here? Lightning arrows will go to someone. Boots of reflexes. Given to someone. Wand of paralyzation goes to residue. Okay, the wand of paralyzation goes to you. Ring of clear thought. +2 and 2 intelligence. I think you could do with that. And lesser ring of power. +1 in regeneration. 5 cold, electrical, and fire resistance. I kind of want that instead of this. This ring of regeneration, I think I will give it to you. Maybe I'll give it to you. Yes, I think that works.
Yes.
I concur.
We're getting this ring.
Yes.
Anything else here that needs to be done? Ah, yes. Anyone here with boots?
Everybody, follow me.
So we've got 2 sets of boots and 2 people who are not going to have boots. We've got the boots of tumbling. Isn't there another set of boots? Oh, yes. Boots of reflexes. Boots of tumbling, give them to you, and you'll get reflexes.
I concur.
There.
Yes.
Those plate boots can be sold. And we've got a potion of lesser restoration. Merge them together. What is this scythe? Scythe +1. Apparently so. Oh yes, and we have... oh no. And we have invisibility. There we go. Alright, that seems to be everything. Do we have anything here that we can merge up? Yours is +1, no. +3 and +6. Honestly, I don't really care. That appears to be everything. Alright. Let's get out of here. Talk to Vale. Ready to go? Yes, let's go. Sivan, get some men down here to haul this Luskan filth out of the keep. Should we bury them, sir? Don't bother, just pile them up and burn them. And see if we can't get that glowing door upstairs open as well. Don't want to leave any surprises for the next tenant. Oh, wonderful.
Forgive me, Master Aldenon. I'm afraid I do not understand.
Very well. Let us set aside the broader metaphor of the stone and narrow our attention to the fact that it has been cleft in two, which, while not a fact, is a smaller metaphor than the first. You see, at first glance, the two halves both appear as separate stones, but they were both once one stone, yet not. Do you follow?
Ah, welcome. I was just speaking with Master Aldenon concerning one of the prisoners you recovered from Garius. A woman, but not of Neverwinter or Luskan, or even perhaps this plane of existence. The prisoner has asked for you, personally. I was hoping you might be able to help us out concerning her identity, or her intentions. Aldenon has a theory, but I'm afraid...
If you both would simply listen! The comparison to a big rock, is a simple one, almost perfect. This prisoner you have, it seems that she is of the same stone as the Githyanki, but yet she is not. You see, both were once one people. At one time, even though time is a very difficult thing to measure depending on the plane, and that's not counting time in the astral plane or on...
Forgive me, Aldenon. Is this prisoner a threat or not?
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah.
I do know that the Gitzerai and the Githyanki have been in a state of war for millennia. It is common knowledge.
Of course, an oversight on my part.
So, I should think if your young lieutenant here, well met again by the way, you seem to be everywhere, is hunted by the Githyanki, then the Gitzerai and this Gitzerai prisoner would be allies by default. But I could be mistaken. I suppose we could see if she tries to kill any of us, but that test has numerous procedural flaws in its execution, if you will pardon the semantics. She seemed reasonable enough when we spoke together in Crossroad Keep, but there was a foot of stone between us, which is notoriously hard for a blade to cut through to kill someone on the other side. And speaking of Crossroad Keep, I am rather anxious to return there, so if you would both excuse me, I will set out there at once to see if we can dig anything out of the library there. Good day, and I hope the prisoner doesn't attempt to kill you. She didn't seem the type, but you know how assassins are.
Despite the advice of Master Aldenon, I think it would be best if you simply spoke to the prisoner and let this matter sort itself out, without further speculation.
I felt your presence before my eyes fell upon you, Kalakcha. Step forward. Let me look upon you.
Well, you know who I am. Oh, okay. I guess with that done, now we're speaking with this prisoner. They said you asked for me by name.
Your name. Your name is not how I know you. Know this name our enemies have draped upon you. This Kalakcha. Its sound travels far, even reaching the ears of my people. At first, my people thought our enemies had erred, that they did not know that of which they speak. But here, now, as you stand in my presence, I see the truth. I did not think it possible, but the key by which you may know yourself lies within you. I know much of the problems that beset your people and mine, the reason behind these attacks upon your heart and home. You will have no greater ally in this than I. In exchange for my aid, it is my will I be freed, so that I might travel with you and aid you against these enemies.
Why do you wish to travel with me?
This cell is abhorrent to me. It is a shackle of stone encasing me. It causes memories of the ways of the Illithids to surface in my mind. I have borne this indignity because I knew that it would bring you to me, and a greater truth will be known.
So in exchange for what you know, you only asked to travel with me.
I heard you were here. You fought bravely, and we took them almost completely by surprise. You are to be commended, both for your efforts and the lives spared this day. Had you not been there, we would have many less brave men standing with us today, along with what may be the key to taking this battle to our enemies.
In freeing me, know you have gained more than you ever would have torn from the lips and thoughts of our enemies.
Then speak. Aldenon does not think you are allied with these enemies, these Githyanki, and his word carries weight with me, fortunately for you.
Then know the trade between us is this. Release me from this prison. Let my path become that of the Kalakcha. In return, I will grant you the knowing of this threat, and all the darkness its shadow casts.
We promise an honest hearing, and if your tale rings true, we will grant your freedom.
Then listen to me. and know this threat for what it is. But we cannot do it here, in this prison where my words echo and the shadows fall thick around us.
And why should we allow your freedom until we hear what you have to say?
Because if you deny me that, then anything I can do to aid you will prove useless. I seek to know this plane, this world that I am to help you save, and to speak honestly to it, so that it might hear what strikes at its heart. And that means that I must see your lands, what you would spill blood for, and what you have spilled blood for.
Then I know of just the place where you can see what we fight for. Make your way back to Crossroad Keep as soon as you're able. I shall meet you there.
Very well. I guess we have this person, this Zahavi, with us now. Alright. Who are we going to take with us? Well, Nishka, obviously. And one other. Zahavi is a cleric. She fights, but she's also something of a divine spellcaster. Kinda like Casimir, but with less focus on the combat. So, I guess more like Eleni then. So, I guess we can take Kelgar with us for now. Who did level up, it seems. Point and parry. 2 points in parry, I get. Oh no, it was a point in parry and a point in taunt. You get spring attack? It's actually a pretty good one. You know what? Yeah, spring attack. They don't get attack of opportunity.
Make your path mine.
And she's a level 15 cleric. Okay. With several spells that she can cast. I'll have to adjust them at some point, I think.
Yes.
But let's see here. No, not that. That. And I believe... Let's see.
Yes.
She has a +2 spear. Well, I believe the captain spear here, yes, it is definitely much more useful here. She also needs some better armor. I guess we can give her the scale mail. We can give her a cloak. Greater cloak protection versus good is a cloak. I don't think we can really hand her much else, aside from, like, scrolls and the like.
Yes.
But yes, you're wearing that, you'll wear that, and you'll use that. That we will sell. I don't think there's really much else we can give. I guess give her some bolts so she has them.
Yes.
And arrows as well.
Make your path mine.
Wait, what?
Yes.
I just handed them to...
Yes.
How can I help?
I thought I just handed them to... I don't know. I could have sworn I just handed those bolts to her. Why does she not have them? I don't know.
Your command.
Weird. And there's not really anything... Well, actually, I can give her a few scrolls. Warcry is Bard. I think that's all we can give her. Okay. So we will go there, but first... Okay, I cut that out. We're not going to actually speak with Zahavi yet. I believe information we're going to learn later before we actually speak with her. Hold on, I just realized we have a Dwarven War Axe +1. You know what? You need that.
Yeah?
You need that.
Your command.
And now we have all this loot that we need to sell, which we're going to do before we go to, Crossroad Keep. So let's find merchants. We've got Paps over here. We can sell to him. So we have a lot of loot that needs to be sold. This is gonna be good. Show me what you have for sale. Oh, I didn't realize I had an owl twisted. And he's just about out of... Oh, that's what happened.
Yes.
Okay, he's basically out of gold now. I'll sell him what we can. No. Can't even sell the darts. Why did we pick those up? Yeah, he's basically out of gold now. Plate boots aren't even worth anything. Alright. Deacon! Deacon. We'll go check Deacon. He might have some money. Kelgar, follow.
Fall in.
I don't know why you weren't. Yes, Deacon. Oh, yes! And now that I think about it, now that we're in Neverwinter 9, I think Deacon has something. Let's see... Huh. I could have sworn there was some kind of armor specifically for the Neverwinter 9. Perhaps I was wrong. Oh well. He doesn't have gold either. Alright, I know the guys to the north will have more gold for us that we can sell things to, so let's go into Black Lake and sell there. Quick, simple, easy. Need to get all the coin we can. Alright, you! We have things to sell. Sell this. Oh yeah, you know what? Why protect
Yes.
against good if protection against law would actually be better, I think.
Yes.
I don't care about protection against good. Sell all of the things. I'm not even holding on to the water essence. Or those other essences, 'cause I don't believe they actually matter to us. Not enough gold to purchase the Ido Wither Stick. And not enough gold for the for that either. He's running out. Okay, fortunately we also have special stock. Yep, we can sell via that. Alright, and I'm only holding on to these because I think we might be able to get more out of them soon. Which would be good. More coin would be... screw it, I'll sell him. He doesn't have enough gold! Okay, I'm pretty sure we're going to be finding another merchant soon. Or at least there will be more somewhere, so we'll hold on to them and sell them later. That's perfectly fine. Alright. Let's get out of here. And he wants us to head to back to Crossroad Keep, which... yeah, let's go. We have some time left. Let's see what he wants us to do here. Wolf's minion, why is he here? Well, no matter. Grey Cloak. I guess they're protecting this place now.
It's seen better days, and will again. This keep was destroyed during the war with the King of Shadows. It was a dark time for Neverwinter, but we persevered, as you have this day.
It looks like Crossroad Keep is being rebuilt.
I have brought you back here under orders, for Lord Nasher has a new task for you, and perhaps our guest can see what it is you'll be fighting for in the coming days. These people you see around you, they are now yours to command as you see fit. You are their captain in Neverwinter's service. Make this keep ready for war. Gather troops to your banner, and be prepared to strike when this enemy reveals itself. To help you manage the keep, Lord Nasher has assigned you an officer, Kana, and Master Vidal has been contracted to help you rebuild the keep and the surrounding area. You are the master of this keep now. You have earned it through service and blood, and you have earned my trust, and that of Lord Nasher. This is your land. Defend it, for the sake of your people and the sake of Neverwinter.
Look, even now shadows
Oh,
fall
no.
upon this plain, yet still its beauty persists. It is not surprising to me that our enemies wish to mar this place with their blades and their war.
I need to know what you know about this threat.
Know this. The first glimpses of this conflict you have seen are not the first. They are but glimpses of things that travel well into the past and the present. It is all part of a greater war. A war almost as great as the one that split my people on the Sword of Gith long ago. And the tragedy is tied to such a blade. These shadows you see, there is a lord who dwells in darkness with them. And he has fought on this plain before against those who have embraced Gith's hatred, the Githyanki. This lord and the Githyanki, it is difficult to know the true hatred between them. He attacked them long ago, attempted to cast his shadows upon their fortresses in the plains beyond. The fighting was terrible, fierce, and it was only through the deaths of thousands of Githyanki that this King of Shadows was driven back. But no matter how many countless thousands of their people they lost, they were only capable of severing the portal through which he could attack them. And so, the Githyanki were denied a victory and forestalled their war for a time. But know that the Githyanki do not forget their enemies. And though the King of Shadows had been driven back, still they sought a way to reach him, to kill him. And as terrible as knowing the followers of Gith hunt for you, even more dangerous is this lord, this King of Shadows.
Where is this King of Shadows, and how do we stop him?
Know that I will aid you if I can, but it may already be too late. The King of Shadows was not always tied to darkness, and that is part of the tragedy. His will was once devoted to an ancient empire, to the protection of its people. He was once the light of Ilfarn, empowered with the strength to protect them from their enemies, and he was bound to the natural magics of the plane, the weave. But as much as a ritual created the guardian that was to be Shadow, there is a ritual that will unmake him. It is a ritual of purification, designed to allow him peace when his days of sacrifice are done and the Empire needs him no longer. If the ritual does exist, it lies within the ruined Ilfarn city of Arvan. It is there you must go to purify yourself and gain the strength for the battle ahead. I have marked the location upon your map.
If that is what it takes, then that is what I must do.
Know that this path is a dangerous one. Even the people of Ilfarn, as powerful as they were unable to defeat the King of Shadows. But know that this ritual of purification and the blade of our enemies are the only chance of success in this.
But what if I accidentally let him loose?
He can already make his presence felt beyond his chains. The advantage is his. If you cannot strike at an enemy, know your battle is already lost. You doubt me, and that is because you do not know me. You need allies, Kalakcha, not more enemies and doubt to divide you. For in dividing the mind, you divide the battlefield and you cut your strength in half. I am a Zerth, and I swear upon the circle of Zerthamon that what I speak to you I know to be true. And know that your life is as precious to me as it is for the followers of Gith to end it. And this king, know that he threatens us all.
Very well, then.
This title of Kalak-Cha, do you know it? You wear that title because the name knows you, even if you do not know it yourself. But let me speak my thought plainly, without circles of meaning. They call you the Shard-Bearer, this Kalak-Cha, because you carry a piece of Gith's blade within you, near the heart, and you have always borne it close to you. It was once said that Gith's blade, once drawn, would never find a scabbard again. And now it is sheathed within you. It sings, and they can hear it as I hear it, whispering all the hate of Gith and the war she sought to bring to the plains. A war that would have ended us all if Zerthamon had not met her blade with his at the pronouncement of two skies.
What must I do?
Know that you are the only one who can reforge Gith's blade and use it once more in a battle. A battle that will free your lands and people from an evil even greater than the evil the Illithid sought to bring upon my people. There is no other. And if the title of Kalak-Cha displeases you, then know that you must make another title, and perhaps your name shall be the battle cry by which this ancient enemy, this King of Shadows, will be defeated.
So you will travel with me?
I make this pronouncement to you, greater than the bond of two deaths as one, with a strength that echoes the pronouncement of two skies. I make the pronouncement of three in darkness, two in light. As the two of us shall meet this king in his fortress, it shall become a battle of three. And when it is over, the two of us shall walk in the light, and you will taste true freedom, just as Gith and Zerthamon did when they broke the will of the Illithid at Sagrasa's end. It is my life I am giving you, Kalak-Cha, and I ask that you let me share your path with you.
I thank you, Zahavi, and I welcome your help.
Then we shall speak no more of it, now that my vow is spoken. Now we must travel to the ruins of the culture of Ilfarn, and there undergo the rituals you will need to arm your spirit against the King of Shadows.
Where are these ruins?
I have marked the location of the city on your map. There we shall find what we seek and complete the ritual of purification.
And as such, it shall be done. In time. Okay, so a lot happened here. We're now in charge of a fortress. We now control it. And we're a captain. We have a lot to do. We have to go speak with people, we have to go do things, and there is so much that must be done. And this will all be happening in the next episode. That said, I will say this. The creation of this fort, running it, and building it up, this is the second of my favorite parts of this game. I love building this up. And even though it was kind of the first time I ever actually got my own place that I had to build up from nothing like this, it's something that I found myself really liking and enjoying. And I do search for that in other games now and then. That said, next episode, we're going to look through Crossroad Keep and speak with our companions. Till then, I am Chester44, that is Travis Ignum, Nishka, Kelgar, Iron Fist, Zahavi, and Chandra. This has been a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights 2, and I shall see you all next time.